Shadow Blade, I guess, could be situational, but now that Silver Edge has an echo component, it just doesn't feel that good.
The pacing is just a little bit tough, right?
Yeah, and from the off lane too. Might not be able to expect the optimal farm condition.
All right, so we talk about the dispel for like the saving dispel and obviously the dispel on the Astral Spirit buff ever since that got changed. And so like, what does GH really get to do here?
Not much. I don't know. This looks like a really tough matchup. I mean, he can kind of do these little trades. You can still play around the Spirit this way. Looks like they might trade.
They both.
Okay.
I love how Insania is killing his courier while also losing his own, though.
It's like that tunnel vision of, oh, guys, I got his courier, as yours is running in the same course of danger. I don't know. I've been there. There's something about just everybody having a courier, it being a low cooldown death. It doesn't feel like it's worth the bandwidth to process. I don't know. I got nothing, bud.
So level 1 Fortune's End is a 15-second cooldown. Spirit is 23 at its lowest is a 17-second cooldown. It has a lower mana cost, but the Oracle will happily just like fairy stuff out. So I don't really see a window where GH gets to ever actually use the Spirit damage.
Yeah, it's gone immediately there. Sania's on it. It's a comfort pick and a counter pick. So maybe GH can just rely on stacking. I mean, isn't that one of the other benefits of the Spirit that Elder Titan's a good stacker? So
I mean, there's definitely the mid-game fights he'll still get to do his stuff. That I'm not as concerned about, you know.
Their 5-man's still great. It's just this first, 10, 15-minute window is not amazing. Also, mid lane, we should talk about this here. The Prophet went mid to match up against this Arc Warden.
Yeah, they're just doing their thing. He can't really do anything versus the Treants. The Treants are very good versus Arc Warden, right? You think about all the different benefits they have versus the Arc Warden's annoying stuff, like the Flux and the Spark Wraith and everything, so it just kind of answers a lot of the problems.
Yeah, and I'm sure Mind Control's okay with it. He gets a little more space, gets all that farm mid. Winning the matchup right now.
More importantly, I think it... like, DP just needs 6 if she has someone else who's really strong. That's why the offlane DP works in the first place, right? Like, mid DP, sure, she gets levels and gold and XP, and she's like level 8 or 9 forcing a tower, and she can be the forefront. But if she's just level 6 and MC TP's in, and he's like level 8 or whatever and has a lot of items, then he can be that little bit of a buffer with himself and the Treants to really create a good opportunity on the early game pushes.
But check this play from Nigma, buddy. Kuro comes bottom, realizing that he could do a little more in this lane.
Well,
pops the stun onto Koikpa.
Yeah, Koikpa tried to dodge the snake with the mischief, but he just missed it. That's a nice bonus for them.
Yep, Miracle sustains against Koikpa, taking a lot of pressure from this Monkey King, but one of the better heroes to deal with.
Insania, though?
Top, it's Insania. By up top, I mean in the lane here. Mind Control on his way back. Might still fall to the Quakester. There's that Boundless Strike. Still pretty beefy. Needs a little more. Not going to get it. Instead, there's a stun the other way. There's the Sprout. Still slows him down. Some body blocks with the Ents, and the Quakester's dead.
Thought he had it when he got the...
She needs it, whatever. Feels calibrated, right? Mischief just still seems odd. Like, okay, cool.
Jumps down though onto Miracle, just to drive him back with Insania coming through. But it looks like they don't think it's quite enough damage.
Could be a little scary. Nice stun, but Koikpa still finds the kill. Mind Control's here, going to try to clean things up. There's a great Wrath of Nature that flew through before the
go. Monkey King kind of feels like Wind Ranger these days, man. Like the item syndrome. Like one more item every time. I think that's why it just feels like no other item is good. Like there's just specific items that work. There's some that don't. And those are just the ones you want.
I mean, what do you do next? Is it just BKB Basher, Taiga up top, get caught out?
Scaling cores outside of the spirits.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Maybe you just go like Abyssal AC after the egg. Weehaw mid, pops the ult. Now they go in onto Boxy. Of course, there is a save maybe available. No, the swap. The Oracle was silenced, couldn't get off the false promise, so that'll be Boxy down first. But now the escape, maybe a rehash here, or a re-goose rather, from Nigma. They get Taiga, and the Tempest double will also get popped. So 2.5 heroes dead. Up, and DP not far away from the blink. 500 gold, and she'll have a lot more catch. Also,
actually moving in down bottom with a swap play. Swap into sleep.
Look at this setup. Now, can they actually follow it up? Mischief not quite there, and the stun connects to a kill. Beautifully done.
That's a ganking Venge Medusa ET. That's not what you expect.
No, but that's the thing. When Deuce's farmed like this, she can do it. Now mind control. He'll get tossed back. They've got that combo. Beautiful there. Taiga does have to pay with his life. But they get a big kill on a core. Now Miracle charging in. Does have a stone gaze, but rooted up. Barely sidesteps the silence.
Great play.
To get in onto Mickey. They found the real Warden, and they want to seize the moment. They're going to walk into the bubble. Does get saved by Insania. Potential. No. He's out. No interrupt. Arc Warden's gonna live, and now how far are they gonna dive? Boxy, he's low, finished off by a Crypt Swarm, but Weehaw stuck on the high ground. He might not have a retreat plan. Yes,
Kuro!
It's Kuro. He's got the first class ticket. The train going home. He'll be the sacrificial lamb that pays his life to keep his carry alive.
Taiga got him in the back line, though.
Oh, he did. He still got the kill. Oh,
Nigma. That's why they dove in so deep with Miracle and Weehaw, because they're pretty sure that Miracle only dies to that combo right now, and I think they're correct. Is now Koikfa chased down. Has Insania here. He's holding it.
Lucky King's in big trouble, though. They get off a good silence.
Silence.
Prophet. Still no ult.
Oh, my gosh.
Save him. Koikfa, Mischief into the false promise. It's mind control that goes down. We as well. 2 dead on Nigma. Double might even survive, as now they're looking to focus their efforts on the...
I can't believe this.
This Medusa doesn't have Stone Gaze. She's out of mana. Does get a big boost there, but still, can she make this stand? The raid boss, the Gorgon, she's actually doing it. The buybacks now from mind control. They're going to turn onto the Warden. Nigma, they not... Big plays there, but now they've got to fight into Aegis, and like you said, the gap is growing between Arc Warden and Medusa. Mjolnir up next, but I don't know if that's going to be much of a game changer. Boxy, in the meantime, caught.
Yeah. That was a recent patch. You're right.
So, part of his big-time item.
Yeah, so now the slow...
He almost looked like a real Bobo there.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. Yeah, so the slow doesn't work anymore. That's kind of comical.
Speaking of Bobo, Monkey King, he's down. The MK does not have a buyback, and he's dead for 50. Swap from Kuro. That's going to catch Taiga. That's going to make it a twofer. Now Boxy on the run, but Wee is there. Another swap. Nowhere for this Bloodseeker to go. The race car is running out of gas. And now he's got a flat tire. That is maybe the final fight here. Taiga getting repelled, looking for a catch, but doesn't find it. Top lane of Barracks falling quickly. Nigma, though, they will actually respect this. They don't want to get wiped here. Miracle ruptured. Silence stands his ground, though. Doesn't really need to move. The Gorgon just a turret at this point as Taiga dies and buys back. Insania will follow suit. Also back in the game. Now a 7v5. Kuro, he's going to swap in and dies, but they get off a Stone Gaze. Big time silence with MC throwing in right clicks in the back. There's Aegis, but Medusa, another great Aegis carrier, and a buyback from Kuro. He'll try to TP in. Looks like Nigma want to end this now. We repelled, but Miracle pressing forward, and that's the triple kill now. Boxy also low. Looks like he'll live, but no Arc Warden, no Monkey King.
97.
Okay.
What do we got?
I think they like Arc Warden, but Deuce 99. Whoa. You got price divided, buddy. Sorry. Deuce tossed in, though. Can she get off this Stone Gaze? She does. Out of mana now. Force staff back. They get a bit of a reset. Weehaw low. Does
he's
get
ruptured now.
The MK ult. Can he survive? Haste rune. Yeah, that'll get countered by the rupture pretty darn quick, but Koikfa destroyed. Backline.
Where did he go?
MK beat. Insania's down. Weehaw does fall, but it takes 3 of them to finish him off. Bad looking fight for Liquid. No buybacks.
That was gross.
I don't know, bud.
Well, bye-bye Monkey King. I mean, there was also a DD on Miracle, to be fair, so, I mean, that's why it all happened, but...
Okay, that's a big part. Mickey swapped out, looking for the MKB, not going to save him. And I think this one's going to be GG, Trent. They're going to wrap this up like a little Christmas present. Sorry, Liquid. You're going to have to play in the play-in to decide if you're upper bracket or lower bracket. Nigma, one step closer.
Hey, Boxy's busy right now, all right? You let him get his kill on GH.
All right, he's getting snowballed now, though. Miracle, Frosty the Snowman.
Now Koikfa's coming.
Hey, Boxy's pulling him pretty far out, but Koikfa, he gets dropped pretty much immediately, dead again. miracle beyond godlike. I believe just one death here. Not quite deathless. But Weehaw gets some vengeance as Liquid desperately makes the final hold. They're resilient, these Liquid boys. They're going to hang in as long as they can, but now, I think, Trent, they're going to wrap this up like a nice little Christmas.
I think Liquid are just trying to bait them into buying the rapier, right? They're just trying to irritate them enough that they go for it.
Oh. Stone Gaze, Boxy dead, and smack. We get another round, Trent? One more?
To the well.
No Boxy, it's a 5v4, the final fight indeed. We've teased it. They're like a band that's done their farewell tour multiple times, but now the throne, it will fall. It's too much. Liquid are overwhelmed, and Nigma take this series. Well, this game.
Well, it was a series.